The story begins by showing an island with a luxurious villa on top, where 7 people have been kidnapped and brought inside. These people have no idea who brought them here. They help each other untie their hands. Then they start wondering who brought them here and why. There was a man who told everyone that he was a police inspector and had gone somewhere on a case when some people kidnapped him and brought him here. There was also a rich family consisting of husband Esteban, wife Marta, and their daughter Lupe. Lupe was quite scared, so her parents calmed her down and told her they would get out of there soon. Then a man named Armando told everyone that he was a doctor and had also been kidnapped and brought here. After that, a woman named Teresa explained that she was a flight attendant who was heading to her flight when someone kidnapped her. An old man named Jose told everyone that they had probably been brought here for some purpose, because he had been tortured a lot while being brought here. He showed everyone his fingers, from which all the nails had been pulled out. Hearing this, everyone got scared and realized that the same thing was going to happen to them now. Esteban shouted that if they wanted money, they should take it from him but let his family go. But the doctor told him that this wasn't a kidnapping for money. These people must have done something wrong, which is why they were all here. Then a speaker turned on and everyone was told that if they wanted to get out of there alive, they would have to play a game. This game had 3 rules. First, they had to select among themselves who would die first. Rule number 2, no one would volunteer themselves to die. And rule number 3, whoever they selected to die had to agree. Hearing this, everyone was shocked, but they still thought it was some kind of joke, so they all refused to play the game. Then a 1-hour timer started, meaning they had to select within an hour who among them would die first. Then Jose told everyone that he was the oldest and had no desire to live anymore. He had done something very bad in his life that he was still ashamed of. Hearing his words, everyone voted for him to die. Then a door opened, and a man came and shot Jose. Now it was clear to everyone that this was no joke. After that, another door opened and they were called for the next task. When they all went into that room, they saw that someone's replica had been made in that room, and there were many things there as if they belonged to children. Then the doctor found some envelopes with "Read me" written on them. When the doctor read it, there were some questions related to their personal lives. The doctor asked everyone those questions, and whatever the answers were, the inspector put them on the board. After pasting all the answers, the first letters of all the answers started getting highlighted, from which a name emerged: Pablo Vega. Hearing this name, everyone was quite surprised. Then the inspector told everyone that Pablo Vega was a very dangerous killer, and he was working on his case. He had tried to catch him many times, but he would disappear each time. He had killed many politicians and judges and had never been caught by anyone. Once he had kidnapped and killed a judge. Since then, he became quite famous, and since then he had been working on this case. The inspector told them that Pablo had kidnapped them and brought them here. When Marta heard this, she became very frightened. Then the doctor shouted that his mother had died in the hospital and it wasn't his fault. He had tried his best to save her, but she couldn't be saved. Then everyone asked the doctor what he was talking about. He explained that years ago, Pablo's mother had been brought to his hospital. She had been in a car accident, and whoever had caused her accident had run away. He had tried to save his mother, but she couldn't be saved, and perhaps Pablo had kidnapped him to take revenge for this. Then Teresa revealed that the person who caused the accident was none other than herself. But at that time, she had gotten very scared and had run away from there. But after going some distance ahead, she had come back. But Pablo's mother wasn't there. She had already left from there. Then the doctor got angry and pushed Teresa, saying that because of her mistake, all the people were trapped here. Then a recording of a nurse who used to work with that doctor at that time was played on the speaker. She explained that at the time of the accident, only her bones were broken. But the doctor didn't treat her and removed something from her body because someone else needed that body part. She had also refused, but no one listened to her, which caused Pablo's mother's death. The doctor had lied to Pablo that he couldn't save his mother. Hearing this, everyone started cursing the doctor and said that the doctor had deliberately killed Pablo's mother, after which Teresa was the first to vote for the doctor. Now the inspector told everyone that if they were all present here, it meant that they had all done something bad to Pablo. Teresa and the doctor's reason for being here was known, but he asked Esteban and his family why they were here. Then Marta explained that Patricia, who was Pablo's mother, used to work as a servant at their house before, but one day she got pregnant and left there forever. After that, another door opened. When everyone went inside, they saw lots of paintings in which Pablo had depicted his childhood memories. Then Lupe found a painting there showing Pablo's mother with her mom, Marta. Below it, Pablo had written Aunt Marta and Uncle Esteban. Lupe was surprised to see this and asked her mother about it. Was Pablo her cousin? So Esteban told her that yes, Pablo was her cousin. His mother was Marta's sister, but she was quite mentally ill. Then the inspector showed them a picture of an asylum and asked if she was locked up in this asylum. Lupe was surprised to see this and asked if she had given birth to Pablo in this asylum. Hearing this, Marta got nervous and started telling the whole truth. She said that Pablo's mother was her own sister, but she was very strange and had tried to commit suicide many times. Because of this, her father decided that she should be sent to a mental asylum. But when she was sent there, a patient sexually abused her, after which she got pregnant and gave birth to Pablo there. The doctor had called Marta so that she could raise that child, but she didn't accept Pablo and asked him to be kept there. They hadn't accepted Pablo, which is why he was taking revenge on them. Everyone was quite surprised to hear this, and now they couldn't decide who to vote for. Now everyone started voting for Marta. But Marta went to Teresa to save herself and told her to change her vote, because she knew that she had only one son and she wanted to send him to a very good university. She couldn't fulfill this dream with her job, but Marta said she would fulfill her dream, which would make her future much better. But Teresa didn't change her vote. She was now ready to die. Then the timer stopped and a door opened. They all went inside where lots of food was kept. They all sat down. As soon as the inspector picked up meat to eat, he found a knife in it. Then the timer started again. It was written on that knife that whoever voted to kill someone should kill them themselves. Hearing this, the doctor snatched the knife and went to kill Marta. But Esteban stopped him and killed him instead. Seeing this, everyone started convincing the doctor to agree to die because if he didn't agree, someone else would be killed. After this, the doctor admitted his mistake and agreed to die. Everyone voted for him, after which the doctor asked Esteban to kill him. Esteban did the same and killed him. After that, a new door opened, through which they came into a puzzle from which it was very difficult to get out. Esteban and his family got separated. The inspector and Teresa also separated and started going different ways. Now 2 shooters had been released behind them. Whoever came in front of them, they would shoot. Now Teresa and the inspector also got separated. They had separated while hiding from those shooters. Then Teresa solved the puzzle and found a way out. As she was running and getting out of there, a car hit her. She got badly injured. Then Pablo appeared in front of her, who was none other than the inspector himself. Teresa requested him not to kill her, but Pablo didn't listen to her and ran the car over her. On the other side, Esteban and his family reached the beach where a boat was standing. They were trying to escape from there when Pablo also arrived, so they stopped. After getting on the boat, Pablo pointed a gun at Marta. Then Marta understood that this was Pablo. He told Marta and Esteban that he would play a game with them. He gave them a gun with only 1 bullet and told Marta and Esteban to shoot themselves one by one so that one of them would die. If they didn't do this, their daughter would be killed. Marta pointed the gun at Esteban but couldn't pull the trigger. Then Pablo told her that Esteban was a monster who had done wrong things to many women. He hadn't even spared his daughter Lupe. Such a man should die. Hearing this, Lupe started crying and told Marta that this was true. Esteban had also done wrong things to her. Then it was revealed that their daughter was also involved in this whole game with Pablo, after which Pablo shot and killed Esteban. Now after this, Pablo told Marta that whatever his mother had suffered, she would now suffer the same. After which Marta was given electric shocks, which Pablo's mother used to suffer in that asylum. Now, Lupe and Pablo were together. Their revenge was complete, and this is where our story ends. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more short movie recaps like this one. Thanks for watching.